ABC 0001 11 10 01. So I think this one, right? So basically you are going to have these two are combining, these two are combining, and these two are combining, right? But you can able to identify essential prime implicants are two according to your basic some kind of common sense with knowledge, right? Okay, but there are certain kind of problems where they are very huge. At that situation this solution is helpful for you, right? How can you do means, so try to identify all the prime implicants. What are the prime implicants? Can you able to identify? They should not be part of other, right? So what are the prime implicants? A bar, B bar, C bar. A bar, B bar, C bar. You have to take the total term. So what is the total term you are going to get for this expression? What is the total implicant, prime implicant? A bar and B bar. For this, what is that? Is it a prime implicant or not? What is the expression? You are going to get B bar C. Very good. What is the implicant? You are going to get A C. Very good. A C. Right? Try to write at one side. At one side, right? And wherever the ones are there, try to write out all those in the top side. What is this one reference? 0. What is this one reference? 1. What is this one reference? 101. 5. What is this one reference? 111. 7. 111. Right? So now once you are written like that, what you can do now, try to represent for what reason you got A bar B bar. For what reason you got A bar B bar? Because of the combining of 0 and 1. Because of the combining of 0 and 1, you got A bar B bar. What is the reason for combining? What is the reason for getting B bar and C? Because of the combining 1 and 5. 1 and 5. What is the reason for getting AC? What is the reason for getting AC? You are getting because of 5 and 7. Because of 5 and 7. Then 5 and 7, right? Once you mention like that, the simple thing is you have to identify a column where the column having only exact one number, right? What are the columns having exact one number? This is the column or this is the column. You can able to start with any one. If I am going to include this as my expression, it has to complete this one, right? So this one also be included. If I am going to consider this as one expression, I have to consider this entire thing. So this will be as one expression, A bar, B bar, right? Now try to find out one more expression which is going to cover the remaining things, right? So what you have to do now, you have to remove this complete expression, and you have to remove this also, and you have to remove this also. Why I have removed this and these two? Because they are already covered by this A bar B bar, right? Now from the remaining, try to find out the column which is having a single number. So I have got 7. So if I include 7, I have to compulsory include its corresponding one. Its corresponding one is also 5. So 5 7. So next term is AC. If I include this, I have to remove this column. I have to remove this column. If I remove this column, is there any terms need to cover? 0 1 already covered, 5 7 already covered. So there is no other requirement to cover. So these are the essential prime implicants that we need to find out. Right? If they are asking prime implicants, what you can do? You can simply find out they are subpart or not. You can able to do. Right? So try to take out one more. So the same example, ABCD, right? I think what you have discussed, right? All 4 ones. I think this one, and this one, right? Basically, how many prime implicants are there? 5 prime implicants are there, right? All those five implicants are you can write, right? So what are those five prime implicants? I think this is 0001 1110 0001 1110. What is this one reference? 0100. 0100 means A bar, B, C bar, D bar. Is the way I have to write. You have to combine, right? You have to combine, right? If you are going to combine, I am going to get with these four, these two, these two, and these two, and these two, right? Now try to write the expression for this one. This A, B, C, D, and E. For A, what is the value? A bar, B, A bar, B, C bar. For A. What about for B? A, A, C bar, D. For C, A, B, A, B, C. For D, A bar, C, A bar, C, and D. For E, AB. AB or AC? Sorry. For C, it should be like B and it should be like D. B, right? You have to write this is the procedure. Right? This is for only exam point of view, for complex exam point of view, right? And what about the top level? All the terms which are represented for the digits 1, right? What are the values? I think this is 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, sorry, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, right? Try to write down those values. Third one, third is possible, 4 is possible, 5 possible, 7 possible, then 9 possible, right? 9 possible, 13, 14, and 15. What is the reason for getting A bar, B, C bar? What is the reason for getting A bar, B, C bar? What ma? Uh, so you are getting, it is because of 4 and 5, right? So 4 and 5 you have to place ones. What is the reason for getting A, C bar, D bar, A, C bar, D? Because of 9 and 13. Because of 9 and 13. What is the reason for getting A, B, C? Because of 14 and 15. Because of 14 and 15. What is the reason for getting A bar, C, D? Because of 3 and 7. Because of 3 and 7. Right? If you want, you can able to just make some note. Okay. What is the reason for getting BD? 5, 7, 13, and 15. 5, 7, 13, and 15. Right? Once you mention like this, what is the simple solution? You have to identify a column where it has to have only one, right? So I think you can take either 3 or 4. Either 3 or 4. If I take this 3, I have to tick this one, right? As I am including this one, I have to include 1 also. I have to include this respect to A bar, C, D bar, A bar, C, D, right? So if you want to get this one, I have to include this also. If I include this, 7 also be considered. So at my final point, I have to have A bar, C, D is one thing. So you can able to just simply remove this one. Remove this one, right? And you have to remove this also, ma. tick mark, you have to remove this tick mark also, right? Next you can take out the 1, either 4 or 9 you can take, there is no problem. I am trying to take this 4. If I try to take this 4, I am getting the expression a bar b c bar, and I am going to get this 5 also. If I get this 5, I have to get all these read and all these also, right? Next, from these remaining, you have to find out the ones. What are the remaining ones? Either 9 or 14, single ones, right? I can take out the 9. If I take the 9, I need to take 13 also. So 13 will be ticked, right? Then I am going to get A, C bar, D. So I am going to remove this as well as this, right? Next, what is the remaining? Single one, right? This one, 14. I need to tick this one. So 14, 15, if I am going to include, I am going to get A, B, C. I need to remove this as well as these columns, right? Is there any remaining ones are available for me? No. So these are the 4 essential prime implicants, not the prime implicants, right? Those are the 4 essential prime implicants as well as prime implicants, right? How many prime implicants are there here? 5. How many essential prime implicants are there? 4. That you have to remember. How many implicants are there? Again, 5 only.